I'm 50 years old now. I've done every stunt you could imagine.
Mm.
Yeah, I love the mustache. I fell in love with the character, and also when I was making the movie, everybody in my family, all my siblings thought I looked so much like my dad. So I'm wearing it also to honor him. And then I used it. I wore it in another film that I just finished. So
Mm.
yeah, I love the mustache.
There's literally no one in the world more disciplined, more hardworking than Mark Wahlberg. He shows up every morning to set so prepared, and I think that's in part because he's been up for 5 hours already, working out, preparing for the script, just getting ready, whereas the rest of us are just kind of getting out of bed. He brought so much to the character of Sully, just especially the humor. I think Mark doesn't get enough credit for being so funny. But if you think about the other guys, or Ted, or even his role in The Departed, I find him hilarious.
With Uncharted, I was shooting stunts that are far bigger than anything I've done before. Almost every day. At times, I'd be like 100 feet in the air, attached to a box that is spinning, and then I would basically hang on until it would throw me off. And it was really scary, but I think that level of fear just makes that scene that much more authentic. It's the hardest action sequence I've ever made.
Well, I didn't mind him doing most of the heavy lifting in this one, that's for sure. I'm 50 years old now. I've done every stunt you could imagine. I've fought with the best. I've done it all. They've blown me up so many times. So to sit in a helicopter while he had to hang off the side of it was not a. It was a fun day for me. And probably not so much for him.
Whenever you're adapting a piece of material that's beloved by a fan base, you have to make sure that you're respecting the fan base. Actually, they're very protective because they don't want to see the thing that they love corrupted. I had this same experience on Venom, which throughout the process, the fans of Venom were unsure about what the movie would be like. But what was really satisfying is once the movie came out, they loved it. And I have had the same experience with Uncharted. I find that people that are fans of the game love the movie even more than a general audience. So people, I think, are quick to judge before they've seen it, but once they've seen it, I think they'll be really entertained and really satisfied by the film.
If we could make it better than the first and audiences really want, I would love to do it again.
Video game movies are traditionally very tricky to make because the experience of playing the video game is so immersive. When you're a gamer and you're playing the game, you feel like you're starring in your own movie. Especially with a video game like Uncharted, which is already so cinematic. It has incredible action, incredible score. It's hard to provide an experience that can compete with what it is to play the game. That's why I think it was a really great decision to tell a chapter of Nathan Drake's story that fans of the games have not played. So we're offering something different than what is already available. My favorite movie of all time is Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay. So this really was like a dream come true project.
Is it true that the idea of the movie also came after Tom Holland proposed to be like a young James Bond? Is it the true story? Or?
That's what Tom told me, yeah, that originally when he was making Spider-Man, Tom was playing a lot of Uncharted in his trailer. He had, I think because it was a Sony movie, they gave him a PlayStation and he played Uncharted, and he told me that he went through all four in like a week. He loved it so much. And so it was his idea to bring this character to life on the big screen.
Oh, crap!
Film actu, film actu, film actu, film actu, film actu.